Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody who has been a little bit dishonest about where they come from, what they've experienced, what their name is, what their personality is. So we've got guilt and identity. Over time, I think they've been quite successful in painting this picture or getting people to see them the way they want to be seen. But the edges are starting to have some issues, right? They're fraying. There's going to be some anxiety over being discovered, kind of like in the movie The Talented Mr. Ripley, where, yeah, you have to know when to stop with the games. Otherwise, people will eventually figure you out. So this could be somebody who is worried they've been discovered. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Jess. Hello, Tarot by Nature. What's going on? Hello, Illuminati. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you have some fun weekend plans. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box for you, as is additional information on how to become a member or what I offer. Hello, how's it going, Aqua Beauty? Hello, Corey. Hello, Kingly Eagle. Hello, Famous Seamus. Hello, Crystal. What's happening? All right, let's dive in with the Marigold Tarot and see what else we can find out about this mysterious person. Oh, also, we are dangerously close to getting to 20,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. And when we do hit that, I will be giving away 2 personal readings on a mobile format. So it looks like we're on FaceTime, right? Live stream with some TV trivia questions. I'll be sure to announce that for you, but it'll probably be this weekend. So keep your eyes peeled. Hello, Donald. How's it going? What else do we have? 7 of Swords, the Hierophant in the reverse, and the Tower. Starting off with the 7 of Swords seems a little bit ominous. Hierophant in the reverse. This is like catch me if you can. I'm going to write these bad checks, or I'm going to tell you that I'm, like a certified airline pilot. But I know that at a certain point, I'm probably going to have some problems. I'm probably not going to give the right answer, or the, chance of running into someone who can figure me out increases. The Tower is major change, or like an erosion happening that sets off this person's guilt. They have this concern that they're about to get caught. 6 of Rings or 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Yeah, they feel like there's somebody who is on to them. I, lied to the wrong person, or I said the wrong name, or, if you're Mrs. Doubtfire, you left the wrong getup on when you're going to dinner with your potential boss. We have a faker, a wannabe, and the portrayal only lasts for so long before people start to realize that it is fantasy. Thank you, Aqua Beauty. Oh, you're so welcome, Dana. Hello, Selena. How are you doing? So we've got the Ace of Cups, the 3 of Rings or 3 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. Persona non grata, somebody who was at first accepted. People befriended them. I guess we could also draw comparisons to the show called You on Netflix, where we've got a desire to get into a social network or a social community, be seen as somebody other than you actually are and accepted as that person, right? And then, whoopsies, little elements of my personality start to make my story less and less believable. So Page of Cups in the reverse, we have some people who are upset, possibly even some people who are emotionally stressed. We have the Devil. Queen of Rings or Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoever I'm reading, they feel this intense desire to be seen as like better or be envied. Their reputation is everything to them. So I don't care what I have to do, but if I lie and you believe me and then you respect me for that lie, then I won. That's great. That's what I was looking for. So maybe they just really like to have compliments or really like to see a little flash of envy across people's face as they say, you know, I just bought another new car. It's great. I'm so rich. Like they like to talk about themselves, right? Six of Swords in reverse. The Lovers in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry, nice try, but we have caught you using someone else's ID, or we made a phone call and realized you never worked there, or never went to that school, or you're not related to that person. Why would you lie about it? So there's heat, there's pressure, right? Answer these questions because it seems to me like we can't trust you. Go ahead, try to validate it. And this person's like, I don't know how to do it. Hold please. Just need a little bit more time. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Mr. Amorous. How's it going? Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and the Empress. Very observant individual, very intuitive individual encounters this Hierophant in the reverse, the person who's lying about who they are. And whatever fantasy, you know, chatter they're spouting at the moment comes across as very inauthentic. Let's say you have an expertise in bird species. You're a bird watcher. You're not a girl watcher, you're a bird watcher. And somebody tries to impress a like romantic interest by, you know, bragging all these things they know about birds because they are a bird watcher. And they say something categorically false. And you're like, oh no, that bird does not live in that region of the country. Where have you gotten your information? We have a detail that is off, that is significant and like not just conjecture, but someone saying, well, yes, I'm really good at this. And here's how you can tell. And this Empress is like, you sure about that? You sure about that? I don't know about that. So maybe even we have some fact checking going on, but there's for sure a tense conversation because whatever they're trying to claim as fact, it's not. Birds the word. They mess it up. They are not the expert they claim to be, or they make it clear that they don't have a basic understanding of some sort of process or system, right? And it's a major hiccup. Now there's everybody looking at you wondering if you are who you said you are. And it seems like no. We have Temperance in the upright and Judgment in the reverse. So after a period of making it seem like everything's right, or making it seem like, you know, they're very honest about who they are, there's a road bump here, Judgment in the reverse. They give the wrong answer and somebody's like, okay, I'm going to prove you're lying. I'm going to prove that we can't trust you. So made a little bit of an enemy, I guess. This is the Golden Lenormand. Oh, I hope you get back in. Lily, number 30. Peaceful energy. Making amends. 12. The Owls. Communication. So it's looking like this guilt is brewing within this person who's lied about who they are. And there are these individuals they used to maybe even consider friends or at least like colleagues, right? Who they had a good rapport with or even a friendship with. Now these people are at a distance, kind of observing them like, well, I don't know. I don't know if you're the same person I was talking to yesterday. And they're trying to find a way to make everything fine again. How can we get back to, yesterday when you believed me and I didn't have to like prove myself to you? I don't know if you can, right? Let's go as these cats roll the earth. Yep, I feel that. Wheel of Fortune. That's a good sign for you, Illuminati. Things are changing for this person. And I feel like this is someone who is at the right place at the right time. Probably this Empress energy. Does not need to be a woman. But this is someone who picks up on an inconsistency or a questionable comment. There's curiosity now with the Four of Cups in the reverse. This is like, okay, I'm just going to like watch you a little extra close because I feel like there's something wrong here. I feel like you've been dishonest. Six of Swords. There may be a trip involved with this or someone who goes out of their way to, I don't know, like cozy up to is maybe a little bit strong, but be near this Hierophant in the reverse. Like, I'm going to find out what you're lying about. I'm going to find out what you're hiding. Ace of Pentacles. Looking for an opportunity to snoop or to eavesdrop. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. You're having a party? Okay, cool. Oh, of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world. And in their mind, they're thinking, you're going to have to go to the bathroom at some point. Well, I will. And then I can do a little bit of like digging. We have someone who wants to know what's going on, someone who wants to find information or look through a property is what it feels like. Hello, Drew. How are you doing? Queen of Pentacles. Five of Cups. King of Cups in the reverse. Guilt. I just wanted to belong. I just wanted to be, seen a certain way. And now people aren't being nice to me, or now people are looking at me suspiciously. What they worked so diligently for to be part of this group is now backfiring, and they're finding that they're alone again or they're excluded again because people are feeling like they've been lied to. So this new beginning that they had been working towards, or that they felt like they could kind of like manufacture, is falling apart. What else do we have, please? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Another Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely about a group of people and feeling like I got access to that group and then it was taken back. So it's like, what do I need to do to convince these people they should trust me, right? That they should take me back in. Hey, Hannah, welcome back. I hope it was a good run, Drew. It was a good weather. It's hopefully cooling off, so I am looking forward to maybe even recording in the park again. I miss doing that, but I can't do it in like 92 degrees, So we got Five of Pentacles, Hermit in the reverse, and Death. Yeah, I did what I could. I thought I had everyone believing me, but I didn't expect anyone to get so nosy or curious about what I'm into, where I'm from, what my real name is, right? They didn't think people would really look twice. So maybe they were just kind of trying to blend in. I don't know. It feels more so like this is somebody who is trying to be special, or they were trying to be special like the people that they were dealing with, right? Oh, I don't know if I remember that show's name. There was a show, and I'm pretty sure it was one of those Mark Cherry productions, but not Desperate Housewives. And the second season was about a woman who really wanted to become cool enough to be in like the high society garden club thing. And the lengths she went to, questionable to say the least. This is like someone who's like, I want to be a part of your club. I want to be a part of your club. Why aren't you letting me be a part of the club? See, look at all the cool things that I've done. Look at how awesome I am. Right? But their lies are not like they don't do the trick, at least not long term. Maybe for, a couple days, right? Hey, thanks, Key Controller. So they can't really lie as well as they thought, or somebody is a little bit too smart for their tricks. So the friends that they thought they had been making, it now feels to them that they have been rejected, like freshly rejected after there was some hope they were going to be like inducted to the group. They were going to be invited to the group. Now it's like, I've got to do something crazy. We've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse because it's impulsive energy. Like, what do I have to do to get you to like me? Well, desperation doesn't really help things, in my opinion. Nice. All right, what else? Anxiety. Yep. They have guilt and anxiety. They're scared about what people are going to say or do or find out because this Empress energy or Queen of Wands, they are on to the Hierophant in the reverse. I know you lied. I know you're not who you say you are. So like, what's the scam? What are you doing here? Are you like trying to get with somebody, or are you greedy? Part of it is this Queen of Wands has time on their hands. They're like, oh, goody, a new project. I've been looking for something to do. So I feel like identifying where this person was from or how they were connected is what the Queen of Wands is trying to figure out. And they may realize that the Hierophant in the reverse, like completely fabricated how they knew people or what connections they already had. Entrapment in the reverse. So this information is coming out to expose the Hierophant for trying to get people to buy their lies, but they are caught up in their lies because this Queen of Wands is able to expose them, sees right through them, right? Let's go with the Poe Tarot. What else do we have? What else? Nine of Wells or the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Wells or the Eight of Cups. It was a voluptuous scene, that masquerade. Masquerade. Someone who is not who they say they are. Eight of Wells says, quoth the raven, nevermore. Ravens are pretty dang smart. They did not expect someone like you, perhaps you're this Queen of Wands, to figure them out, but they underestimated the intelligence of other people. Perhaps they have delusions of grandeur, but this is someone who is like, oh, no, you won't figure me out. No, I'm too good at this. This is like my favorite game. You'll never figure it out. Well, you did. So there are boundaries that are put in place. Like I said, this person felt accepted into the friend group and then they feel like kicked out, right? Consequences, cause and effect, because something they said or did, it went too far, or it made it clear that this was not someone with good intentions, that this was somebody who was lying about something, and maybe like kind of a big deal lie, not just like which bar did you go to last night, but like why did you start talking to somebody? This is a person who might have been lying about who they are in order to get into somebody's pantalones or into somebody's bed, their boudoir. Is that 3 languages in one? What's up, guys? We've got running and mistakes. So now they feel like they might have to actually run away or ghost this group of people because somebody's figured them out. Somebody knows what they're actually up to. And they don't really take accountability. So they're mad at this person. They're not like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. They feel a sense of guilt in the sense that, like, I've been caught, but I don't know if it's really changing their behavior. This is the signs of the times. What else do we have, please? That was a good song. Labyrinth, journey, and moon emotions. Yeah, I feel like this person's trying to hide, but it's like they've underestimated the intelligence of this Queen of Wands or this person who's very curious about what's going on. And I feel like they're 2 steps ahead because they're leveraging intuition, where this person who's running away, they overestimate their intelligence. And I do feel like the lie is about money. How did you make your money? Do you have money? Is this your name? Is that your car? There's someone here trying to inflate, like, I don't know, their wealth, trying to look like they're cooler than they actually are, or like they're richer than they actually are. But they've been found out. So I hope they've seen The Talented Mr. Ripley. That sounds ominous. It's just better to like be yourself, right? Hey, Spoons, how's it going? So let's grab just a couple more from The Truth Is, and then we'll call it a day. What else do we have, please? Another reference to single. So this could be someone who was saying that they were single. They were trying to romance someone, and they didn't want to be honest about the fact that they were actually in a relationship. Alternatively, or conversely, this could be somebody who is trying to say that they're married to someone or they have a connection through marriage, but they don't. Somehow this was like their ticket into the social community, right? But with all of the things piling up, it's looking less and less likely that this person's going to figure out how to manage this. I guess that could be. Hello, Voyager. How are you doing? That sounds amazing, Spoons. Like, awesome. We've got the past. The past is causing blocks in the. So the past that this person has tried to hide, or the past that they created, it's not really working out. And the people around this Hierophant in the reverse are starting to realize that it's really just like a bunch of lies and that they can't trust this person. So, all right. Hey, how's it going, Lemonade? I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.